This video was sponsored by Enhance, Neowatt, A Better Road Planner, Elbilmek, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We're now in Shanghai and I'm going to do a review of a car in the garage. It's been almost a decade since I did it last time. That was in Korea. But okay, this is Onvo L90. Sorry, the light keeps fading a bit in and out. There's some automatic saving here, so just bear that with me. But okay, Onvo L90 is actually the best-selling car from NIO right now. So Onvo is a sub-brand of NIO, and this big 5.15 meter long SUV with 6-seater is simply amazing. I've been testing a lot of cars in the Western world, in Europe and also America, but this Onvo just blew my mind, and it actually doesn't cost that much. We're talking about around $40,000 only, well, at least here in China. So let me see. Let me first start by showing you the exterior there. You see here, we open the door. This step-up thing here comes. It's metal. What I noticed was that I kicked on it by an accident because my muscle memory will enter here, and also when I go in the back and I want to enter the car seat, the child seat here, right? Yeah, because I had the child seat in this X-Lantics now, or actually it's Exceed, but yeah. Okay, but whatever. So and then we're gonna close the door. It automatically retracts. Wow, that is awesome, man. Well, okay, now let's see. I'll show you the front. There's press and hold there. It's of course fully electric. And it's quite big. And I like that it has this low loading area. So this is not 800 volt architecture, it's 900 volt architecture. And they managed to make the motor quite compact, but despite that also powerful enough, right, to drive this big SUV. So that's one of the reasons why they managed to make the front so big. So yeah, I like it. We have some hooks here for security, for putting cargo, I guess. And then let me check here. Oh yeah, washer fluid. Oh yeah, this is brilliant. This is the way to do it. Oh, it also has the thing so it doesn't drop off. So in some of the cars I've seen lately, there is a lid under the lid. Why? There usually be a lid, plastic lid, and then under there'd be the regular blue cover. Why? Why not have it like this with a foam here? Yeah, okay. And then let me see, there is a button here to close the front. This is brilliant that you have so much space here in the front. And does it matter? Yes, it actually matters, because since this is a 3-row, let me check here by the way. Oh, and that's relatively quick, huh? Well, lately I tested the NIO ET5 Touring in Norway, and I find that the charge port there is annoyingly slow. Why does it have to be that slow? This is way better. So it has the GBT and the inverted. Oh, okay. This is not that elegant. What the heck, man? Gee. Okay. New Bjorn didn't see nothing. Well, that's so weird. It's supposed to be like that. Okay. But here, yeah. Why does it matter to have a big front? Well, because it's gonna hit the. Oh, okay. Because here in the trunk we have, well, actually also really good space, and you can tuck it in there, right? So when you have some suitcase or whatever luggage, you could just keep it open like this, huh? But yeah, I was allowed to say that, like in the NIO EL8 I have tested in Norway, I borrowed it and went on a road trip. The trunk there wasn't that deep, Here here you could almost fit a couple of dead bodies. Wow. So it's still quite spacious here, but you see, if you just happen to use all the 3 seats row, you can still put some luggage in the front there. Very impressive. And then here we have the, what the heck is this thing? Huh? Is it like a weapon? Put it there. Let's see. Okay, the light is a bit, but you see we have subwoofer here, but seems to also be a subwoofer here. Why do I have subwoofer on both sides? And then, okay, here we have actually 12-volt outlet plus AC outlet. I tend to say Schuko, but it's not Schuko over here. There we have a hook for putting cargo. Also here, same here. Yeah, right. What about securing hooks for cargo? No. Maybe they don't secure cargo in China. But okay, let me see. Yeah. You can fold. Wait, let me see. Try to fold the second row here. Maybe I put press and hold. I'm not sure why it's not working now. There's some kind of message in the front there. Okay, let me try that later. Sorry for my noobness, but I had this car only for 1 day, so I haven't spent too much time. Plus that we've been doing lots of other things in between. But maybe I should show you the back. Oh yeah, then the thing comes, huh? So when it comes to this part here, instead of trying to kick it on accident, I need to go step on this every time so I don't make any, so I don't kill my bones here. But we have seat adjustment done here, and you can recline. Wow, quite far. Look at that. Oh, nice. And you can also go well quite far back. So I'll show you that when I had the car seat here, the Cybex stuff and the whole family here, I slid this. Okay, I had it more upright like this. Okay, it doesn't matter too much, right? But just want to show you the space. So since we didn't have anyone in the back, right, I took this all the way to the back to get the maximum space, because not only do we have the car seats in here, okay, I could have put it in here for demonstration, but you've seen it before. The car seat tends to eat up some space here, and then the Isofix base pokes down here. You can actually see some of the, okay, dents. But it means that there is still some space here for the baby bag or whatever else you want to put in here. But I mean, this is just next level of comfort, because when you sit in here, oh, you have plenty of headroom here. This is amazing. Let me try to close the door. That's to open the door, but okay. We do this. Soft close, of course. Okay, so there is no window cover here, you know, okay, but still nice big windows. And then I'm gonna try now if I go, this is the, yeah, you see, I'm sitting behind myself and it's just so much space here. Wow. Okay, sorry for that. I forgot that the light goes off. I'm trying to figure out where the heck we turn on the interior lights, but I haven't found it. But, oh, okay, so there is no table here. Yeah, some of the other cars, the minivans, there'd be a table here. So at least, wait, huh? Oh, there seems to be a table on this side. How do, so there's a table on this side. Yeah, nice. But not on this side for some reason. Not sure why, maybe because the driver is in front of us. But let me see, what if I would go all the way forward? Let's see, I can put my feet under the driver, that's good. I'm still sitting okay. Okay, there. Now, it's the most forward position, maybe go slightly more up also. But this is still okay for a long trip. But then what if I now try to go in the back? I can move between the seats. This is the beauty of six-seater. Wow. Okay, here it is tight, but on my side, I mean on this side, it's actually quite okay. And I can take the headrest up here. Wow. And then big window. But dude, I just noticed you can actually adjust the seat belt for the second row. Huh? And then you have one USB-C here. And then look here. Okay, we have the seat heater in 3 levels, but you can also recline a little bit into the trunk. And dude, this must be one of the most comfortable third rows I've been in, because now I have still very good leg room here. Like, amazing. This is amazing. And here you have a little cup holder, and I suppose the thing there is probably to put your phone there. Wow, look at that. Huh? They thought of everything. And even in the third row you have some ambient light, and then okay, speaker there, and okay, wow, look at that. What about the headroom in the back here? Oh, okay. Then it's not that much. Not you can't fit a fist. You can't fist in here. 2 fingers maybe 3 fingers if you relax a bit. And on this side here in the second row we have a button. Press it. You get the cup holders, 2 of them, nice. So I can also use this, and the passenger here can use it. And then you can also take up this captain's chairs, armrest, whatever I should call it. This side we also have some pocket for storing, I don't know, phone or something. And then we have this center screen in the back. But everything here is Chinese, and it cannot switch to other language, unfortunately. But you have some HVAC settings in the back, very nice. You can control the volume in the back here. Okay, I don't know, is this some kind of game? What? Damn! Okay, but let me see. The screen is a bit too bright, but I can show you. We have lots of some. What? Look at this, dude. Yeah, heating. What was it again? There was ventilation and heating here. Massage, of course. You have massage. Okay. Wow. What is this? Everything is in Chinese, but I'm going to show you here. Here. Fridge. Of course you have a fridge. So now I can how is this again? You can also okay, let me go back here first. You can change. Okay, well, let's do this. You can change how many percent you want the fridge to open. So 50 to 100%. So when we do this and then we press this button to open the fridge, how wide up here, out here it goes. That's simply amazing. I have drinks in here, and it actually been kept cold, because you can also keep this. See, one of the settings here, I think it was here somewhere. Wait. Okay, this setting here. It's about keeping the fridge on until you have less than 20 kilometers of range left. Something you can do this there. Now it's off when the car is off. So very convenient to have that feature. Then you're just gonna close the fridge. You can also change between if you want the hot box or the cold box, and then it goes up to 50 degrees Celsius. But I want to have it in the cold mode here. 5. Okay, how cold does it go then? It goes to 0 degrees. Wow, very convenient if you have, like we bought some milk yesterday. We just put it in there so it stays nice and cool. But let me see here. In the second row we have a button. If I press this, it goes down, and then it does something, and then it goes forward. Oh, just like in the ET9. Wow, okay, we don't get the footrest coming down there, but what the heck is oh, it just it almost falls. Dude, we go into some kind of zero gravity mode here. Whoa, huh? It's freaking unreal. Okay, so the footrest here came up. Yeah, this is compared to the Nio EL8 and the second gen. This is better. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it was, but yeah, of course we haven't seen the ES8 third gen or the NT3 yet. But wow, this is just next level. How do I go back again? Wait, okay, I'm done now. Wait, huh? What they're doing? What? Okay. Do I need to actually? Okay, I don't know, man. This is for massage, of course, that button. But okay, I think I might have to adjust manually here or something. Okay, of course, press and hold. Everything is so intuitive, right? As long as you know roughly how to use the car, then it's, is that seat gonna be like that? But they actually designed it to go quite far forward. Okay, now it comes back there. Wow. And I like that the window button here is more conventional. You see, you go down like this, you go up like this. Unlike in the NT2, at least, you know, EL8 and ET5 Touring, there was this button that is like this, and then you go this or this. It was like messing up my brain. And in the front, you have a quite big horizontal screen. I love this. I've been using the car yesterday on a little family trip, and man, I like big screens, and I cannot lie. Oh yeah, by the way, we are now preheating. Oh, it's 100%. Oh yeah, I think it finished preheating. Nice. It shows the preheating icon there. You see, when you have such a big screen, you can put lots of information on top here. And well, this car doesn't have a instrument cluster. It has an awesome head-up display. Let me see if I can show you here. Quite big head-up display. This is next level, unlike anything else you've seen, because you have the AR here, but when you put on the blinker, okay, well, I think it might be not working now because some of the doors are open. Okay, let's try again. When you put on the blinker, you see the blind spot over there, you know, there image on the head-up display. Huh? That is game over. It is incredibly useful when we are driving or just maneuvering, and you can see it there. Plus here, of course. You know, I realize that it's actually more useful to see it there than to see the image here in the screen. But look, we have the swipe down here. You can customize it with lots of options, you know, like you know it from Neo, other Neos. And then here's the power trick. Press this, and then you go in the back. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Oh yeah, you have a screen in the middle, of course. And then, well, if the screen blocks the mirror there, yeah, I see it kind of blocks the mirror. What you can do is then in this hot swipe down, you press this, and you then get the rear camera in here. What does that look like if you go home or you go in the drive? Okay, so you will stay there. Huh? Can you move? I see. And you can just move it around. Oh, huh? What the heck? I can understand now why this is the most selling Neo car now. The L90 is just awesome. And then the front, you also have the adjustment up here, the ambient light, and then like the material feel here is just incredible. It feels soft, premium, you know, but it's like it costs less than ID4, right? You know. I don't know how else to put this. The Germans are in trouble. Yeah. Oh, sending data to China. And you know, the feel on the scroll wheel here, it actually feels better than the Neo EL8 I tested earlier, the one in Norway, the NT2, but this is NT3, you know, it's the next level. And you can scroll, and you can go sideways, and you can press it, you know. Oh, okay, I'll try to activate something there, okay. And also, the feel on the stalks here, you know, when you twist the knob. Sorry, it tries to go in drive and power, but the feel here is just, well, okay, let me turn on the blinker. But it's just so great. It feels great. It has nice resistance. You have, wait, is this 2 wireless charging pads? with cooling, of course. And there's one here NFC for the key fob. Yeah, fast wireless charging. I think my Samsung S24 Plus cannot keep up with the Korean. I mean, this is Korean. Cannot keep up with the Chinese phones. We have some space here. I put some of the camera equipment here. You can close this. Yeah, so fairly good space here. And then wait, there seems to be a glove box. Wait, how do I open it? Try to figure out. Let me see. Is it intuitive? Yeah, I haven't figured out where the heck to open the glove box. Sorry for my noobness, but well, let me take the screen down. Screen up again. But everything here is in Chinese, and I need to translate everything. And there doesn't seem to be any button here. So, okay, maybe I'll find the glove box later. Is that a button or is this? No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, cup holders here, a center console here, not that big because the fridge is beneath it. We have 2 USB-C, and this has communication. I can test the sound system. So you can see I could put some of my equipment in here, and then we have the bridge design. I have to show you. This is used the clumsy part. I had to go out, and then there's a 12-volt outlet. It's a bit dark here, sorry. And then there's nothing else here. So the USBs are only in the center console, but you have the space here in the middle to put stuff there. And then I don't know if this matters for you guys, but we have a floor hinged accelerator pedal, for true drivers, you know, for true enthusiasts. And then, needless to say, in the front we have plenty of headroom. And then the steering wheel here can be adjusted, but you do it here in the hotkey something, you know, and then you just find, well, no, it's not that, that's something else. Here, you do this, and then it will show you. So even though it's Chinese, I can figure out how to do this. And this is, oh yeah, I like it, because when you do this, it's instant. When I did this in some, I think it was the Polestar 3, 4, some of those other cars from Geely, there'd be a quite annoying lag. You do something and then there's like a half-second lag until the steering wheel reacts, right? And why should it be like that, you know? It shouldn't be like that, right? There you guys have it, Onvo L90. Should NIO bring this to Europe? I say go for it. Because it's not that expensive as the NIO brand, right? So it's the Onvo is, you know, slightly like lower trim, but I mean, dude, like what you guys seen here, like the material feel and the features here could even match a Mercedes EQS SUV, and the space, of course. So, like, dude, if NIO brings this to Europe, it's going to be game over. Do I like it? Yes. The other thumb is not available. If I had more thumbs available, I'd say go for it, man. I just blew my mind how awesome it is. And I took it today on a family trip to the aquarium. And back then I was actually around 2-3 hours of driving total. And it was comfy, smooth, quiet, and also spacious. My wife could recline even with the car seat behind her. And we didn't even pack that much. It was just a day trip, you know, but it could take so much luggage also, right? Wow. What do you guys think, huh? Do you like this or not? That's gonna be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.